changed the world.
Hello, and welcome back to the world of assassination and the subscriber contracts. And today's contract, Race Mayhem, set in Miami, and the contract ID is up on the screen now for anyone who wishes to have a crack at it, and has been supplied to us today, courtesy of GTA Girl 478. So on to our briefing. Well, there isn't one, so we're just going to say our targets today have been very naughty and they need to be shown the error of their ways. So speaking of targets, we have 5 of them. The first to be killed with a falling object whilst disguised as a medic, the second in an explosion as the Kronstadt mechanic, the third with a fiber wire as a Kawoon mechanic, fourth with a falling object as an Aeon mechanic, and the fifth with a screwdriver as the Subterrio mechanic. We also have only one exit available to us, and any headshots or any shots at NPCs must be headshots. So for today's challenge, we will be starting in the medical area, and we're going to be bringing with us our silence pistol, a fiber wire, and I've opted to bring some coins, but we may not need them. So right from the start and off the bat, we are going to vacate our post in the medical facility, make our way out to the back of the facility, take out our silence pistol and destroy the camera above the pit doors, and make our way through said doors, and just inside we can collect up the pit key card and a screwdriver. And also just on the other side of the room here we find our first target, who must be killed with a falling object whilst disguised as a medic. We're just going to wait for their conversation to play out, and then we're going to render the mechanic under the car unconscious, and then move on to our target. We're going to take that wrench as well. That means we don't need the coins really. We're going to knock out our target, and then we're going to take the other mechanic and we're going to hide him in the storage room just at the back of the pits here, and we'll come back for him a bit later. So with that done, we can now retrieve our target, and we're going to pull him just underneath the car. We don't want to pull him too far, because when we drop the car we will alert somebody if they're in the area, and if they spot the body they're going to come over and cause a lot of panic. So once we have our target under the car, we can then just drop the car on him, and luckily the mechanic outside was not around at that moment, so we are free and clear to make our way back into the storage room, retrieve the Kronstadt mechanic outfit, make our way to the doors. We're going to stop just where the prompt arrives, and we're just going to wait for the camera to pan all the way over to the left, and then we can make our way out and around to the right and into the corner, where we will then wait for the camera to pan once again before making our way down the stairs to the changing rooms. And once down here we can deal with that pesky camera. So we're going to pull out our silence pistol, take out the camera, pull out our crowbar or our coins or whatever it is you have. I have the wrench. Weird. We're going to throw that just at the bottom of the stairs there and then retrieve it. That's going to get the attention of the guard at the top of the stairs. Now we want to get rid of him because we will be passing back through this area. We don't want him hanging around. So we're going to take this opportunity to put him on an extended break. There we go. And we're going to hide him in the crate just under the stairs here, and then retrieve once again our wrench or pick up another one along the way. There's plenty of objects we can throw. So from here we're going to make our way into the Kawoon pits, and in here we have our next target, who must be killed in an accident explosion whilst disguised as a Kronstadt mechanic. And it just so happens our target is stood right by a propane cylinder, so we're going to take 2 shots at that, put run away, and we're going to head back through the doors we came in by, down into the changing rooms, where we will find a Kowloon outfit. We'll have that pit card as well, just in case. So once we have our Kowloon outfit on, we can move on to our next target, who is in the Aeon garage. So we're just going to pass right through the changing rooms, up the stairs the other side, and into the Aeon pit. Now this is our fiber wire kill, so we will need our fiber wire. As you can see, there's plenty of panic going on next door from the explosion, but we're not going to wait for that to all calm down. No one should come in here really, so we can just run up and approach our target, who is all on his own, and we can then garrote him with the fiber wire. I'm just going to hide his body over in the corner here, take his outfit, and we can then move on to our next target, who is in the W.O.A garage. And in here we're going to knock a couple of people out, starting with this gentleman. So we're just going to pounce on him. Make sure you put your fiber wire away and don't kill him, something I failed to do in one of my practice runs. We're going to drag him around the back of the car here and into the side garage, and we're going to deposit him in the closet provided. Now we need to get rid of one more of the W.O.A engineers, so we're going to make our way back through the door here, take a coin or a wrench or a crowbar, whatever you have, and just throw it against the wall there. That will attract the attention of the other mechanic, and we can then subdue him around the corner when he comes to investigate. We're going to render him unconscious, and we're going to hide him with his colleague in the closet in the next room. That leaves 2 men in the pit itself, our target and 1 extra. We'll have that extra wrench as well. Now the extra mechanic is at the back of the room with his back to us, so we're free to just drop the car on our target and quickly move away. We don't need a W.O.A uniform, but I'm going to take one anyway, just so I've got the entire set. So we're going to move our way into our final pit garage and our final target. We do need one of the Sonotero mechanics outfits, not the W.O.A outfit. So we're just going to wait for the mechanic who's outside to come inside. We're then going to throw a coin into the corner of the room, and when he comes to investigate, we can quietly render him unconscious, and we're going to drag him into the little storage room that we were hiding in. And we've got the door opened outwards for a reason. That's so that when we drag him in and take his outfit, the door can then be closed behind him. We don't have to mess about. We'll have our coin back as well. Bills are high and due. So our final target is not alone, but all we have to do is render his friend unconscious. We're going to select our screwdriver and holster it, and then move in and render our non-required target unconscious. Doesn't matter if the target sees us, because he is about to not see anything else for the near future. And all we have to do then is eliminate him with the screwdriver. I'm just going to move this guard, this mechanic out the way a little bit more, and all that's left for us to do now is to make good our escape. And our one and only exit is the ambulance exit. So we happen to know where there's a medic's outfit just lying around, so we're going to head all the way back through the pits, using the changing rooms to avoid a couple of them. And then once we get back into the Kronstadt pit area, we can redon our medic's outfit and make our way to the ambulance. So there we go, one more subscriber contract taken care of. Rather a tricky one to keep track of which outfit goes with which target, but we got there in the end. And we just get confirmation that all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan, and we've met all of our objectives. that must mean we have a silent assassin rating. So remember, if you have a contract you would like me to try out, leave the contract ID in any of the Hitman video comment sections and I will do my darndest to get a video out on them. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.